This is the Cholo News Report for Thursday, 22 August 2019. A United States MQ-9 military drone is reportedly shot down in Yemen's Dammar Governorate. A Houthi spokesperson claims responsibility and adds they used a locally developed missile. One of the officials said that it appeared that the armed military drone, made by California-based General Atomics, had been shot down by a Safasto missile, operated by the Iran-aligned Houthi group. The official said that while losing a drone was expensive, it was not unprecedented and it was unlikely to lead to any major response by the United States. Iran rejects accusations from the United States and its Gulf Arab allies that Tehran is providing military and financial support to the Houthis and blames Riyadh for the deepening crisis there. The death toll of a suicide bombing during a wedding in Kabul, Afghanistan, 4 days ago, increases to 80. The blast was so powerful that it blew much of the roof off the huge wedding hall, where hundreds of guests had gathered. The Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant Group claimed responsibility for the attack. The Congressional Budget Office forecasts a deficit of United States $1 trillion in 2020, up from the previous estimate of $892 billion. And it could increase if the trade war further chills business investment and consumer spending, resulting in slower economic growth and fewer tax dollars flowing to the Treasury Department. The president has mused in recent days about reducing the taxes that investors pay on capital gains, a move that is estimated to add $100 billion to deficits over the next decade. Congressional Democrats have walked a line on the deficit, criticizing Republicans for the tax law but providing the bulk of the votes to pass the most recent spending increases, including one that ended the threat of sequestration, the process of sweeping cuts across all government agencies and programs. Australia announces that it has agreed to join the United States coalition, along with the United Kingdom and Bahrain, to prevent Iran from targeting ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz. Australia will deploy a Boeing P-8 Poseidon and a frigate. Specialist Defense Force personnel will join the United States Assault Coalition headquarters in Bahrain. Labour's defense spokesman Richard Marles said the Morrison government had bipartisan support on joining the Assault Coalition. We do so on the basis of this being a mission that is tightly framed around freedom of navigation for commercial shipping, Mr. Marles said. The Supreme Court of Victoria rejects an appeal made by Cardinal George Pell against a 6-year jail sentence for child sexual abuse. A third judge, Mark Weinberg, disagreed, finding the complainant was inclined to embellish aspects of his testimony, and that he could not exclude the possibility that some of what he said was concocted. The decision and reasons from the appellant judges ran to some 300 pages, but Ferguson read a summary of the judgment to a court packed with media, survivors and Pell supporters on Wednesday. She said it was important that Pell was not made a scapegoat for any perceived failings of the Catholic Church to address child sexual abuse. The Foreign Ministry of China confirms that United Kingdom consulate in Hong Kong employee Simon Cheng, who was reported missing, is administratively detained for 15 days by Shenzhen police.